5 months after the first arrivals of asylum seekers to Rochester, officials say we're expecting more. This as New York City grapples with limited space and resources. We'll learn more about that in a moment. But first, Isabel Garcia joins us in the studio with an update from IBERO. That's one of the local organizations assisting families. Isabel.
Yes, Teresa, IBERO is just one of several organizations, part of a coalition, too, made up of governmental and community-based entities, all helping guide asylum-seeking families here in Rochester. Leaders with IBERO Action League tell News 8 the main goal right now for the systems they have in place is to get families who are seeking asylum to a point where they can become self-sufficient. Daisy Ruiz Marin is IBERO's Director of Migrant Services, who explains there is an office right on site at the Holiday Inn Hotel. It still is the only location currently approved under the county's emergency housing order to shelter families and individuals.
So in Rochester, just at the local hotel, I do know that there has been over 80 families that have arrived since August 7th. I can tell you that our program has relocated 20 families that were at the local hotel into their own apartments at this time. Really what is needed right now is apartments, right? The more apartments that we get, the more families that we can help move into their first apartments to kind of get that ball rolling for them to be on their own and be self-sufficient in the next year.
When it comes to placement, here's how the process is currently set up. Once a family is identified as having applied to some type of immigration relief, such as asylum status or temporary protected status, it allows them to become eligible for a work permit in the next few months. That then makes them eligible for IBERO's relocation program.
Once they receive their work permit, we help them with workforce development, and during that time, we have funding to assist them through that year with rent and other expenses. And at the end of the program, we expect for them to be able to be self-sufficient to continue in the community. So we are expecting for more families to start coming up to kind of alleviate the situation that's currently happening, the crisis that New York City has in their shelter system. So we're working really hard at helping families move into their apartments so we can alleviate some of the rooms here to be able to receive more families from New York City into our local hotel.
And while there have been efforts at the state level to create an expedited work visa program for asylees, current federal law requires an asylum seeker wait 150 days before applying for a work permit. However, they are not eligible to receive an employment authorization document until their asylum application has been pending for a total of 180 days. Teresa, right back to you.
Isabel, thank you. A rally was held today in Lower Manhattan as New York City prepares to evict asylum-seeking families from shelters after 60 days. The new policy, scheduled to begin tomorrow, would require families to reapply for housing every 2 months. Critics say that will create even longer lines at intake centers as families run out of time in the shelter system. Mayor Eric Adams said the shelters are running out of room, saying nearly 70,000 migrants are in the city's care.